The options market can be a confusing place. Sorting through the daily avalanche of data, alerts, updates, articles, and analysis to find the most important information is an overwhelming prospect. But now you have help. Welcome to the Options News Rundown, the only program that breaks through the noise to bring you the most important news and information from the world of options. Every day, we bring you the top 5 option stories curated by the options experts at theoptionsinsider.com, the premier source for options information. The Options News Rundown is brought to you by LevelTradingField.com, the online communication, research, and quantitative platform with the largest collection of financial tools for traders, including the innovative Bitcoin Market Predictor. The Bitcoin Market Predictor is a simple prediction game where 10 people place bets on the future price of Bitcoin, and the top 3 most accurate predictions wins. Sign up at LevelTradingField.com with promo code INSIDER. The Options News Rundown is also brought to you by Market Taker Mentoring, the leader in options trading education. Get trader education, daily trade ideas, and more with a free 1-week trial of Market Taker Mentoring's Live Advantage Group coaching class by visiting markettaker.com/insider. And now it's time to break through the noise. It's time for your Options News Rundown.
Good morning. Today is January 24th, 2018. This is your Options News Rundown. I'm Dan Passarelli. Our first story today is from MarketWatch.com. Dow set to open at all-time high as market rally shows no sign of abatement. U.S. stock futures on Wednesday pointed to a rally at the open, setting up the main benchmarks for another round of records. Investors are getting a fresh flurry of corporate earnings, including from components of the Dow Jones Industrial Average like General Electric and United Technologies. Dow Jones Industrial Average futures before the open gained nearly 103 points, or 0.4% to 26,303, while S&P futures tacked on 9.15 points, or 0.3% to 2,848.75. NASDAQ futures rose by 123.5 points, or 0.3% to 69.89. On Tuesday, the S&P 500 and NASDAQ Composite notched all-time closing highs again, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average edged back from its record close hit on Monday. The 3 equity gauges are up between 6 and 8% so far in 2018, adding to last year's sizable gains as investors cheer the expanding U.S. economy and growth in corporate profits. Our second story today is from Investing.com, and guess what that is? It's the top 5 things to know in the market on Wednesday today. First thing to know is Treasury Secretary Mnuchin applauds weak dollar as Trump gears up for Davos. Even as the dollar wallowed near 3-year lows on Wednesday, U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin waved aside worries, stating that the decline in the greenback would provide a boost to the U.S. economy. A weaker dollar is good for us, as it related to trade and opportunities, Mnuchin said at the gathering of billionaire investors and world leaders at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. Also at Davos, when asked about U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to place tariffs on solar panels and washing machines, U.S. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross confirmed on Wednesday that there will be more measures taken on what he considers unfair trade policies from U.S. partners. Our second thing to know today in the market is gold rallies to a 4-month high on dollar weakness ahead of data. Gold rallied to its strongest level since September on Wednesday morning, supported by a weaker U.S. dollar languishing at 3-year lows. Dollar weakness usually benefits gold as it boosts the metal's appeal as an alternative asset and makes dollar-priced commodities cheaper for holders of other currencies. Third thing to know, earnings season continues full steam ahead. 67 components of the S&P 500 have already reported earnings as of Tuesday's close, and growth in earnings per share is re-accelerating, supporting the wide-based stock rally according to the Earnings Scout. Sales growth acceleration justifies higher prices, these analysts said. Breaking the trend, Texas Instruments looked set to slump nearly 7% after reporting its slowest revenue growth in 4 quarters on soft demand after the close Tuesday. Fourth thing to know, oil prices struggle for direction ahead of U.S. inventory data. Oil prices saw mixed trade on Wednesday after the American Petroleum Institute said in its weekly report released a day earlier that U.S. crude inventories rose by 4.755 million barrels, surprising consensus that it had forecast a 1.6 million decline. And the fifth thing to know is the Dow is set to retake the forward march. Global stocks showed mixed trade on Wednesday, but the Dow looks set to retake the forward march after Tuesday's slip. And we talked about what the futures were doing pre-market. Okay. Our third story of the day is from CNBC.com. Mortgage applications jumped 4.5% as buyers rush to beat higher rates. Spring has sprung early in the housing market. Buyers seeing a new trend towards higher interest rates are rushing in before the first buds appear. Mortgage applications rose 4.5% last week from the previous week, according to the Mortgage Bankers Association seasonally adjusted report. Application volume was 6.1% higher than the same week 1 year ago. Applications to purchase a home led the charge, rising 6% for the week to the highest level since April 2010. These loan applications are now 7% higher than the same week 1 year ago. And the final story we have for you today is a press release, investor relations from CBOE Global Markets. CBOE Global Markets recognized in Hong Kong as an approved stock exchange. CBOE Global Markets Inc., one of the world's largest exchange holding companies, today announced Hong Kong's mandatory Provident Fund Schemes Authority, MPFA, has included CBOE BZX Exchange in its list of approved stock exchange. The recognition of CBOE's BZX Exchange should help further facilitate investment in the region in CBOE-listed securities by allowing funds to be able to be approved by the MPFA as eligible for sale to the MPFA-regulated pension funds. As with the recent decision by the Japanese Financial Services Authority to recognize BZX as a designated listing exchange, we believe the MPFA decision should also clear the way for additional exchange-traded product transfers to CBOE. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is news you can use for today, January 24th, 2018, your Options News Rundown. I'm Dan Passarelli. Trade smart and have a nice day.
The Options News Rundown is brought to you by LevelTradingField.com, the online communication, research, and quantitative platform with the largest collection of financial tools for traders, including the innovative Bitcoin Market Predictor. The Bitcoin Market Predictor is a simple prediction game where 10 people place bets on the future price of Bitcoin, and the top 3 most accurate predictions wins. Sign up at LevelTradingField.com with promo code INSIDER. The Options News Rundown is also brought to you by Market Taker Mentoring, the leader in options trading education. Get trader education, daily trade ideas, and more with a free 1-week trial of Market Taker Mentoring's Live Advantage Group coaching class by visiting markettaker.com/insider.